So, Achim, what does the framework for biodiversity mean?
Well, first of all, we need to understand where our impacts are. This is very sector specific. Once we know where we create the biggest negative or potentially the biggest positive impact, we can focus on these areas. And what's quite key in the regulatory context that is evolving on reporting, on disclosure, we need to understand what to report, how to report, and how to account for potential benefits that we're creating as a company. And if it's simple enough and straightforward enough, it can be a huge enabler for collaborative action in the sector.
So we have been working with the World Economic Forum, World Business Council for Sustainable Development, and at Business for Nature on developing sector-specific actions for businesses to contribute to a nature-positive future. We've highlighted what the key impacts and dependencies of 12 key sectors are on nature, and built on those, what are the priority actions they should take to contribute to this nature-positive future. It's important to adopt a sector-specific lens because every sector interacts with the nature in a very unique way. And what we really want companies to do now is to talk about their journey and to publish this as part of a nature strategy.
I think the first step is really to understand what's at stake, that freshwater is in crisis, and then what does that mean for individual companies? What does that mean if we're losing wetlands for flood mitigation or for the nutrient cycle, and how does that impact a company? And then the second step would be to really see, okay, how are we impacting ecosystems? How can we reduce our impact? And then to see, okay, where are our capacities? Who can we engage with?
What would you say are the challenges towards developing a sectoral approach to biodiversity?
We need to have the common tool, so we are all on the same boat, and to show the importance of biodiversity also for small and medium enterprises and the action that they can take towards biodiversity beyond the things that they are already doing.
Well, our sector has already a long heritage of protecting the nature, and a lot is happening on the level of companies. But what we want to do now as a sector is to build up a framework that will help to measure this action and further incentivize it with more and more companies.